as much as we are eager, of course, the locals also, they are apprehensive, but they're also very eager to see how this will go on in a safe manner, and that's why we see a lot of people here. I'm going to try and get a word from them, but from what we know is that as the countdown begins, we're looking at people across Noida coming together in balconies to find a vantage point to get the right shot of this demolition, so that they get a perfect view of how this building is going to be melting down in barely 9 seconds. Cutting across to those visuals that India Today has accessed.
India is all set to watch the most highly anticipated demolition of the Supertech Twin Towers. There is high excitement among residents living in nearby locations. The balconies of high-rises around the Supertech Twin Towers have turned into VIP galleries. Several societies around Noida Sector 93A, which have a vantage point, have been booked by relatives and guests who want to witness the moment.
For the residents of Noida, it will be a full matinee show tomorrow. The balconies of those buildings which are close by, those buildings which give you a clear view of the Twin Towers, all of them have been booked. Relatives of people who stay in the building which are very close by, all of them have already booked their spaces because all they want to see is the demolition of the Twin Towers right there.
In some houses, entire families are gathering at 2:30 p.m. to experience the once-in-a-lifetime event. Friends and relatives are also keen to join them, though traffic restrictions may bust their plans. Meanwhile, people living in the sectors near the towers pray that the demolition process goes without a hitch and everyone is safe.
लगता है कि ब्रीदिंग प्रॉब्लम्स होगी, बहुत ज़्यादा डस्ट आएगा. मोस्टली जो एस्थमेटिक पेशेंट हैं या जिनको क्रॉनिक ब्रोंकाइटिस है, उनको प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है. इसलिए हमने बचाव के लिए काफ़ी कवर किया है, बट डस्ट की प्रॉब्लम तो हो सकती है.
Residents are ready to raise a toast to the victory of residents who fought a long legal battle against the illegally built Twin Towers. With Nabila Jamal, Aishwarya Paliwal in Noida, Bureau Report for India Today.
Much as this is exciting, it's also quite panicky for locals there. They're all people who live around the vicinity. Let me find out, are you prepared with all your belongings to leave your home?
Yeah. So we are very much prepared to leave our home, and like the building has stayed for 10 years with us. One more day, and tomorrow probably we'll have clearer grounds over here.
Okay.
So looking forward to it.
Looking forward to some sunlight coming in. That's what's most important, right?
Yeah.
Madam, आप डरते हो, डर रहे हो?
नहीं मैं डर नहीं रही हूँ because all of we are with us now only. So I am not afraid.
आप कहाँ जा रहे हो? Where are you going to leave and go for 2 days?
At Silver City.
Silver City. Okay. वहाँ पर community center.
Yeah, community center. RW is preparing.
So for the first time, you'll be living with people who you don't know. Are you excited about that part?
Yeah, I'm excited and just see how they host us also even. And I'm prepared to go and everything. I pack up everything.
Yeah, you've got all your jewelry and your documents ready.
No, not that like that. Yeah. Now we don't.
I know that a bunch of
Jewelry at home actually. No. So it's okay.
You don't keep jewelry at home, sir?
We are excited to see this building falling as safely as possible.
Yeah, okay. So this is going to, thank you very much. Hi, sorry if I can disturb you. We're live, but are you looking forward to this?
We were waiting for this from ages. We were waiting for this. We fought for it, and we are very happy that it's getting demolished. It's a lot of risk we all are taking, but we're very excited, and I hope that everything should go well, and that's it.
So have you packed up all your jewelry and documents? That's what I was asking. People are moving.
It's already.
That's not to disclose that, how we pack that.
It's already been lockers now, I think.
It's all in your locker.
Yes.
So we are not packing up the jewelries and everything, and I think as if he says it's not to be disclosed.
Disclose. A lot of black money there, huh? I'm joking. I'm just totally joking. But all right, it's nice to see some happy faces. They're at least hoping that this goes and it's done with, because these are the locals who have been fighting in court for years now, because this building has totally violated norms. 9 meters barely there's distance between the next building, which the builder should have thought. So one knows the builder is facing a loss of close to 1,000 crores with this demolition, and it's going to take another 20 crores for this building to actually go down. So the demolition itself will take 20 crores with a builder facing a loss of 1,000 crores. At the end of it, all those buyers have been compensated, but you can't shut down their apprehensions. Locals still have questions. I had with me the edifice owner, Jigar, who spoke to us, along with a local who had a nice conversation about what if something happens. Listen in. The clock's ticking, barely 24 hours. In fact, not even 24 hours before these massive twin towers, Supertech, will be brought down in 9 seconds. The company doing it, Edifice, super prepared. They've done this before, so I think it's just an advice from them not to panic. But I have with me a resident right here, as well as the Edifice owner, Jigar, to give us an understanding.
Good that you guys have prepared a lot. I know you guys have done a lot of job in terms of doing all that. The question is, when this happens, and we are in a phase of moving outside as per the protocol, by 7 o'clock. There's an apprehension that, in terms of when this happens, because you guys are the expert on this, as a layman, everybody does not know. So when this will fall, how is it going to impact the buildings, the rubble, the debris and all that stuff, going to affect those towers which are just next and anywhere around? I think you guys have...
as you said, Saurabh, that you are just staying 9 meters away at S3.
Yeah, S3, yeah.
So my basic thing to tell you is, as per the design engineering, the building will be going towards the ATS tower, so 3 meters towards the ATS tower. So only the debris which will roll over, and for which we have kept the containers, so that there will be no impact to the S2 and S3 which are nearby.
I heard you say, Saurabh, that I'm sure debris is going to enter the car parking area. That's what you said. Are you worried about it?
Of course, there's a lot of apprehension. We are common,
so
everybody, we are households. All
your
the housewives and all, and they're asking, since of course I come from engineering background, the whole thing is, see the massive structure, the size and scale, these are tiny dots in terms of this whole big monster.
And that's precisely where the illegality, the reason to why the Supreme Court said, yes, bring it down, demolish it, is because between the tower, the twin towers and the one right next to that, the Emerald Aster Tower, there's barely 9 meters difference. And that means not even an ambulance can enter. So it is a matter of huge concern that if at all the demolition doesn't go as per plan, will it infringe or fall into the neighboring towers?
So the nearby tower, as you say, 9 meters, and according to rules, the minimum distance which should be there should be 16 meters or more. And demolitions have gone wrong.
Oh no, Jigar.
Don't say that.
Demolitions have gone wrong. But believe us, we have the best team in the world. Jet Demolition has got 3 continuous awards for the World Demolition Award.
Great.
And as a student prepares for their exam, we have really thoroughly prepared for this exam, and we are very confident that the results will come